Hey narrative nerds, how you doing? It's been a long time since I put a video together, probably like a year now. I was having a lot of fun with it. I really enjoyed it. It was not by the best choice to stop making videos. We moved, which was a big part of it, so we are in a whole nother province. And I just didn't have the space. Well, now I finally have space set back up again to, well, at least start gaming, but possibly even making videos again. And to celebrate the new Tau Codex, I've been pulling all my Tau models out of semi-retirement. It's been a long time since I had fun with them, and which is a lot of the main reasons I played Warcry so much, is I found every moment of Warcry fun and very narrative. And now that the new Codex is coming out for Tau, it looks fun. And with the new narrative things that they've added to the game, Crusade, I believe it's called. I haven't played it, so I can't even really remember off the top of my head the names of these things. I am ecstatic. Apparently every game you play can be linked to your own campaign, your own greater narrative, and if you play with a whole bunch of other people, everyone's got their own narrative going on. And so I'm thrilled, and I was going to do a layout spread of all my Tau stuff I've been collecting for a long time, and I've got most of it out on the table, and the table's full, and I realized I still don't even have my Pathfinders out. I need to stop and reanalyze here, so maybe I should pull the camera out and start filming, because this is kind of funny. So I'm going to give you a look at all the stuff I've got laid out so far, and then a little bit more as it progresses and I get a little more diorama with it. So here's everything that I have so far. And as you can obviously see, the table's full. I mean, it's not a big table, it's an IKEA table, but the table's full. I've got bins of things here. I've still got a whole bunch of drones in the bin. I'm not even gonna pull these out, but these are bags of crummy Fire Warriors, and then I've got even more stuff. I've got a bunch of crummy Kroot, a whole bunch of bits. I've got a still unbuilt Krootox. These are all my metal Pathfinders, and this is a bag of drones. I'm not even gonna pull that stuff out. Like, I've got these metal Vespids that I gotta figure out if I can even put on the board. And I've even got like a drawer full of crisis suits. It appears we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 regular Pathfinders, and I'll have 3 gunners, 3 rail rifles, and then I'll have 3 ion rifles in a box of 10. That's 3, that's 6, so that leaves 4. I think that gives me almost 3 units of Pathfinders. 1, 2, I don't count, man. I don't count very well. I'm gonna count off camera and then I'll tell you how many I have. I'd also like to mention, it is storming outside my house while I do this. It's crazy. We have like 100km/h wind warnings. We might have to batten down the hatches on this one, so spending the day inside looking at models. Okay, I'll take it. So it looks like I'll have 2 units of Pathfinders as just stock marker lights, and then I can do 2 units with some special guys, because we've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 18 plus 2 dudes, and then I'll have 4 left over as regulars in the box. So with 4 regulars plus 16 regulars, I don't do math, but that sounds like 20 to me, so that's 2 units of 10. Ka-ching. Cool thing about this is I got very lucky with my Tau army. A friend of mine went to an auction a few years ago, many years ago now, and picked up a whole bunch of Tau models for a song. And he thought somebody would want to use them. Nobody used them. They ended up just sitting in a storage room for like 2.5 years. Nobody touched them. Nobody played with them. And then I moved back home, and he happened to ask, hey, do you still collect and play Tau? And I've emphatically said yes. I haven't played in years, but yes, I still collect them. I said, just take them. They're just sitting in the room. They're taking up space. No one's loving them. And So I came and picked him up, and I traded him a bass guitar for it because I just didn't feel good taking all this stuff for nothing. And he's like, yeah, it's a couple boxes. It was 3 boxes stuffed to the brim, and like all of those tanks were in it, including this Pathfinder, or sorry, this Devilfish. This thing was in it. All these metal Pathfinders were in it. These old metal stealth suits. 2 of those were in it. A couple of the, oh no, I own you. I found you at a gaming store. A whole bunch of the Crisis suits. Actually, most of these broken Crisis suits were in it. And so my collection like almost tripled overnight. It actually was so many models that I got hobby anxiety, which you're all familiar with. I hid them away. I was like, I can't see this many Fire Warriors and my head's gonna explode. This bag of Fire Warriors is almost all of the Fire Warriors that were in that grab bag, and like all those drones. So I've got, if you like, wow, look at that Tau collection. And a lot of it's secondhand from an auction. I was very fortunate. And then like the Vespids, I bought these secondhand. So there was a Tau grab bag at an auction, or not an auction, at a local game store, and somebody was giving away all their Vespids, or they were selling them. So I bought all these Vespids, and I think my Storm Surge too. And then a buddy gifted me the Kroot Oxes. So I've got one more that I haven't built yet. He's in here. So I got one unbuilt Kroot Ox, and then I've got a bag full of Kroot. Got even more Kroot. But I'm gonna only bring out like the built and painted stuff. Oh, there's a couple painted Kroot on the top here. I'll have to bring these out. Oh, and then the hounds. I went out of my way to collect these hounds. I've got a few more metal ones too. I'm so excited for this codex. I'm gonna play so many different builds. I'm gonna play so many different septs and styles, and like I got 5 ethereals. Like what? A lot of the small stuff. You know, I've only got one Riptide. Hey, buddy. And he's not even my favorite. Oh, here's a funny thing that some of you may or may not know. This Guardian Shield Drone is designed to actually slip inside the Devilfish. It's a little bit big, so I'll just leave it. But the idea is, narratively, it actually sits inside there, and detaches up, and then goes roaming and hunting. You know, people make a lot of comments on, you know, paying for the price of plastic. Have you ever noticed that older plastic models don't glue as well as the newer plastic models? These older Kroot here, I swear I had to hold the glue on that thing for like 2.5 minutes. I got a 2-second time lapse going. You're probably gonna watch me sit there for an eternity. Whereas with the new model, you put a dab on, put them together, and I swear in 5 seconds that stuff's glued together. So I think the new plastic is, I don't know, there's something going on here. I don't think it's just me. Okay, we've got out pretty much everything at the base. But now I gotta bring out the drones, and the drones are all in here, all these different kinds, plus I don't know how many of these, although actually there's some like missile drones in here. I want to put the missile drones. I don't have any of the drones on any of the tanks yet, so I'll have to go through, because I might put some missiles. Alright. Send in the drones. We won't be using as many this edition, but we're still going to use drones. I'm really happy that they actually fixed and changed that. That was just kind of an unfun, broken way to play. Not a really good, you know, that wasn't the intention. And I'm really happy. I'm really excited how things are going to be, so this will be a lot of fun. But we're still going to use drones. We're still going to use drones. So back in 7th, when Mark Hair Lights were a bit of a challenge, I got really interested in the idea of sniper spotters. So I actually custom built 3 sniper spotters. This guy's my favorite. I used part of the ghost keel. Got like a crisis suit foot. And then I had the ghost keel head. And then this is actually a rail rifle that I used for an antenna. So that was kind of cool. And then I had, I don't even know, this was an old fire warrior that was already squatting. So I put him in there. And then this guy, I don't know, he's a little minimum effort. I was going to use one of these missile platforms and kind of like put it around him. I was going to put a little more work into it. And then, you know, this guy's the standard. And what I did was I was going to run these guys in a Sasea detachment so that they could reroll 1 miss. And I was just taking them as the spotters with no sniper rifles. So then the idea was they could do their marker light. If they missed their marker light, they were all individual units, so then you can re-roll. And I was like, man, what a headache. So that doesn't work that way anymore. I don't know how I'm going to use these guys. I don't know if I'm going to use my mock guys. But the question remains, where are we going to put them on the table? I'm thinking about putting them back here, but they might get kind of hidden. Although they are like stealthy sniper spotters, so maybe hidden in the back lines is where they should be. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to put them back here. Custom guy on the right. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that. My camera assistant looks concerned. I'm starting to think maybe I'll just set up only the specialty drones, because there's a lot of drones and I don't have space on the table for all these drones. But I don't actually know how many drones I own. I've never even done this. And I figure, you know what? If you're gonna do something, do it right. Just set them all up. Count them later, put them away. I guess I don't really have this organized, and if I want to play a lot. I want to play like every week. So I should probably put them away organized so that I can play with them properly and properly list build. So no time like the present. We're gonna set them all up. I'm gonna have to reorganize this table again. Oh my god. There's some room. I got some room here. Look at this. So maybe I'll move the stealth suits up, and then I could put some drones here, and I'll put some drones here. Man, this camera's got this phone's wide angle lens is crazy. Whoa. Well, I should be doing this. This should have been doing this the whole time. It turns out I have a lot more drones than I do have flight stands by a long shot. Look at this. This bag is still basically full. And so back before, shield drones were really rare to find. So my thing was like, okay, well, I'll just take the gun off of it. Then, that's a shield drone. Because why not? Doesn't have a gun. Doesn't have a gun, it's a shield drone. I just found 2 more. I should have turned the camera around. I found 2 more in the metal. The classic shield gens. Where are they? I have 2 of them out here. Oh, they're back here. I've got 1 here and 1 back here. And then I've got 2 more of these. That's wicked. And then I think I've got, your marker drones. Still got my breacher sprue. So I've still got marker drone pieces. I've got some GAC in here. I ran out of flight stands, but actually turns out I've got 3 more. I've got 3 more bases. Found more. Okay. The drone armada continues. All right, I'm gonna build up a couple more apparently. Flight stands are curious things. I get a kick out of these. Sometimes, they don't fit at all. This one in and out, and then other times they're too tight to barely even get in one. What am I gonna do? I found one more buried in my box. Come on out of there. Pick it up by the little handle. I might leave these little handles on. It's kind of funny. Move around by the little handles. So the trick is you just have to trial and error. There we go. See, some of them will fit. Oh, nope, that's just straight through to the other side. What about you? Nope. What about you? Nope. Nope. Let's just try another stem. Did it fit? Any more stems? 2 more stems. Whoa, 4 more stems. Oh, I've got stuff for the old. Oh, more bases. Oh, right. Oh my gosh. 1 more base. Holy moly. I'm glad I'm doing this. Turns out I didn't know what I don't know what I have. It's been a long time. Oh me, oh my. Nearly forgot I bought long strike. See, I got them in this little container. I always use my super glue containers to keep my bits. I don't know where you put your bits, but I find super glue containers to be really, really helpful. Let's get long strike in one of these hammerheads here. There we go. Yelling and hollering. Can we balance for now? There we go. We'll get him in there permanently. His finger broke off. Don't judge me. And with that, the gang is all here. So I'm just gonna do some final touches. Oh, don't need that there. I'm going to do some final touches. These guys got bumped around a whole bunch when I was putting out all of the drones. So we will do final facings, and then we'll do the family photo snapshot. Oh my goodness. And I mean, there's still some schbug that hasn't made it on the table. We're not putting these guys out. That's stupid. That'll be another day. I'll do just the Fire Warriors. I'll get all the Fire Warriors out. There isn't room. We'll do it later today. Look at that storm. There's nothing else to do today. Yeah, I'll do it today. Almost forgot to equip my weapons on my crisis suits. Always magnetize. Magnets. This guy right here was the first, I think this was one of the first models I ever painted back in like 2002. I was but a lad, no idea what I was doing. I didn't understand Space Wolf Gray. I was trying to do, I'm pretty sure this is Sisseacept, might be Borkan, I can't 100% remember. He went with these Fire Warriors here, which I didn't scrape. See, I had trouble with the gray and white, and I never felt like they looked painted, so I was always adding more colors of blue and stuff. And then one day I just decided I'm gonna do yellow, this guy, and then I got carried away one day and I opened the wrong pot of yellow and I batch painted so many Tau Fire Warriors the wrong color. caught my mistake and started base painting them with the right color, and then I don't like the same color constantly, so I did purple for my stealth suits, and then I got sick of yellow, and I always wanted to do blue, so after a lot of research, I discovered the right blue for Borcan, so I've been painting blue. So as a result of that, my whole army is a lot of different colors. And that Storm Surger secondhand, he came painted. Or he's it. Could be a she. Could very well be two she's in there. And then then you got the different colors of your Kroot. So I've got a very multicolored army, and it's gonna stay that way. Very Eldar-ish. Oh, also speaking of Eldar, you may know that I have some Gwevessa. I have a story about these downed Eldar. I think they're fire something. I bought those 12 years ago. And yeah, they were saved by some fire warriors that could have left them for dead. And so they agreed to fight for the greater good. I mean, we'll see whatever happens if they have to fight against their own. Could be interesting. But yeah, so I've got some Gwevessa. People keep asking for rules for Gwevessa. Well, the rules are in there. Just if Tau let you fight for them, they give you their gear, so you'll get Fire Warrior gear and guns. So just put Fire Warrior guns in the hands of literally anything you want, and you've got Gwevessa, or Gwevessa, made up word. So we're all going to pronounce it differently. What was I doing? Oh yeah, putting the weapons. A little container full of my magnetized weapons here, so we'll put some of these on and get these guys show ready. I've also got the old Shadow Sun here. See, painting white is hard. I painted this one recently and still really struggled with it. I mean, metal models are also a nightmare. We're gonna go with new. We're gonna go with new Shadow Sun only. We'll leave old Shadow Sun out of the party. We'll set her back on the shelf. So it turns out I have enough flight stands to use nearly every drone I have. It's a bit of exaggeration, but the vast majority of the drones that I happen to own, courtesy of a good friend who got a great lot of models at an auction, I can field. Oh hell, that's a lot. I can field a lot. I'm not going to. I might use them as gun drone units, but it's just cool to see what you got and how you can do different builds and how you can play different ways. And one thing I thought is I'll never really use the pulse carbine, because I'm not going to take fire wars with pulse carbines. What would I do that for? The gun drones have carbines on them, so the carbines still do have use. Boy, do I miss pinning, but they do still have use. Speaking of pulse, I love this guy. This guy's one of my favorite. Hucking grenades. I've got a few guys with carbines. That guy did both. Actually, this one, Gwevessa here, he's got a pulse carbine. Oh no, now I gotta reface this guy. Oh my god, I'm having way too much fun. I'm having way too much fun. Holy crap. Okay. Wow, I'm gonna clear off underneath the table, and then it is photo time. This has been a lot of fun. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Should probably also include this. I actually made my own dice bag. That much of a nerd for Tau. Super excited about them. And I have themed dice. And my Tau 10-sider from the Kill Teams. Just the skull. Never mind, just the skull. So we're going to add a little bit of dice to the table. And we'll do a final video. Everything lined up. Everything ready to pew pew. Everything ready to blast. got 3 Vespid strain leaders, so I can take probably 2 units. I don't think I have enough for 3 units. I've got a whole pack of Kroot hounds and Kroot. 3 oxes ready to go. Unit of breachers led by Dark Strider. Pathfinders will not be led by Aun Shi. I actually, before I knew about Aun Shi, I actually named this guy. This is Shazel Rai Jack. He's painted up like Samurai Jack, as you do. This is actually the ethereal I use the most, being the most painted. Kind of makes sense. And actually, the model I'm the most proud of is my Fireblade. I'm so stoked on how this guy turned out. The yellows worked with him, the purples really worked with him, everything worked out so good. And then this guy was one of my original ethereals that I originally owned with the original paint scheme. I'm getting shaky, this is so bad I'm going to stop filming here. But there it is. The grand reveal, the big display. I should see how many points this is. Oh my gosh. I need a break, I need a snack. I'm thirsty. I should have another cookie. This has been a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do some painting videos if y'all are interested in hanging out some more. And there's a lot of people doing videos these days. I could be one of them. I don't know. I think this stuff's a lot of fun to do, and everybody likes having stuff to watch. So I think I'll keep the videos going. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see some games with my Tau. We'll have to arrange and see if there's other people in. Well, people in my area that want to play 40K on video and see what we can do, because I would like to do that a lot. Look at all those guys.